Hello, Black Sheep. Welcome to Nirvana Compass. We're going to do a reading for December 2025. The end of the year already. The first thing that came to mind when I picked up these cards was the number 21. So, some risks. And we have the Knight of Wands just flew out, okay? And as always, I'm going to put the cards on the screen as I pull them. And with the Knight of Wands, there's something pretty we feel passionate about something, and it's something that we've already started in a sense, and we are developing it, okay? And we are finally properly embracing this passion. Apparently my memory is a lot better than I realized, because I didn't review the previous readings October, November, but I remember them. I've been in tune with them, and I've also checked back in. So anyway, there was this imposter syndrome that we dealt with over the past few months, and then getting signs that it's for us, so find a way to overcome the imposter syndrome, and it looks like we have been making progress, and that's exciting, that's relieving, that is beautiful, because that is what we're here for, right? To be making progress. We don't want to be stuck, and we want to be able to look back and say, I was scared of that. You want to be able to look back at yourself and say, I can't believe that I didn't think it was for me. Because it is so much and so clearly for you. We have the Temperance reversed. Now, as we're fitting it in our life, as we're fitting our passion into our life, okay, there's a science to it. It's so easy to dabble in and out of something because we're like, I'm going to give it my all. And then the day you don't feel like it, you're like, just screw it all. Just screw it all. So we need to have that balance. Excuse me as I put my phone out of my lap. We need to have that balance of fitting it into our life in a sustainable way. So that is the challenge for December. How can we work on our passion and allow these feelings to just strongly come through in a sustainable way, right? The hot and cold method isn't going to give us real progress. It's going to have us feeling like we're on an emotional roller coaster. That's what we already went through that a couple months back. How can we create sustainability with our passion in our life at this time? The Two of Swords reversed by recognizing conflicting thought patterns. Let's realize the thoughts that we're having that test how badly we want this mission. There's parts of the mind that's like wanting to take you back to the imposter syndrome aspect. There's parts of your mind that may have you even doubting if you're choosing the right thing again. It's like we don't want to give into those concepts. we want to calm the mind and bring in the energy of the heart. Bring in the energy of the heart and work from there. Spirit, help me to understand how to work with this passion. Help me to understand how to have balance in my life with this passion. Help me to understand how to continue to develop this passion. And it's like, wow, I'm getting emotional because you can make an impact in the world. We're making an impact in the world by living in this passion, and we don't want to be in our own way. You don't want to be in your own way. This is you without this passion. Of course I have to charge my computer. I'm so sorry. Oh. Trying to make this a one take, okay? Trying to make this a one take. The Six of Wands reversed. There is a part of you that feels this dark quality within you. And it's a part of you that gets recognized by the people around you, and you feel so fulfilled. You're not doing it for the celebrity effect and to be known and to be revered, but it happens when you're living your truth, and if you're going to feel that part missing. You're going to feel that missing in your life because you are, I'm sorry, if you were to just listen to those thoughts that tell you, maybe not, or try again, or let's recycle, and you can be at that crossroads experience with the Two of Swords. Be at the crossroads experience where you're like, yeah, I've started thinking about it, I've started considering it, and I've wrapped my head around the idea of doing it. I've wrapped my head around the possibility of doing it. Now, when it comes to actually doing it, that's where the crossroads experience can come in. It's like, am I sure that this is what I want to do? It's like, oh, wait a minute. You've already committed. Don't start questioning the commitment. What you want to do is go forward, because this is going to fill up your cup so much. You know what? That's the end of the reading. That's it. You don't need anything else. You don't need anything else. In the cards, okay. We're just going to take a couple moments and sit here and just know that this is going to be so fulfilling to you. And you are a blessing to the world because you follow your passion. What is this? My microphone, I guess. And it's scary. Of course it's scary, right? We've been dealing with it the past few months. Of course it's scary. Of course it is. Nothing worth having comes easy, does it? take balance seriously, because what is most important at this time is consistency, okay? And your guides just want you to know, like, you have so much support, and that is why I'm emotional, because I can feel the support. I can feel that connection, that it's for you. That's what I can feel. And it really is beautiful. It is beautiful to be doing what you're meant to be doing. And I want you to write down some way of how you can work your passion in now. Without burning yourself out. Without putting yourself in a predicament to where you won't be able to keep it up. Just bare minimum yourself if you have to, because a little something is better than nothing, right? Find a way to work it in because you can. Straightforward as that. And I'm going to leave it there. I love that. And I just want to thank you for joining me on this frequency, and may you trust that this message is for you and you take action on it. And I wish you the very best with your passion, and if you're comfortable with doing so, leave a comment and write what your passion is that you're now working into your life. And thank you so much for watching. Until the next video, bye.